Hello and welcome. I'd like to show you how some hesitant speakers transform themselves with my coaching. But before I do, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the process that enabled these transformations. I call it Talk It Out. I created Talk It Out for you. You work hard. You're really busy balancing all aspects of your life. And at work, you're being asked to make presentations. And you know these presentations will help your career, but only if you get them right. But you don't always have the time to really prepare for them. And you definitely don't have time to take long, complicated courses to upgrade your skills. So you keep putting things off, you keep doing the best you can, and maybe along the way you lose some opportunities, you don't clinch as many deals, you can't get people to buy into your vision, and you don't get the attention or the promotion you deserve. Now, this won't happen if you take my presentations masterclass. It works, and it works fast. And here's the proof with actual clients. This client is the creative director for an advertising company, and this is the end of his pitch for a government contract.
A 43.6 pound rainbow trout. No, the decimal's in the right place. 43.6 pounds of world record bragging rights was pulled from Lake Diefenbaker with a 6-pound test by Adam Conrad in the spring of 2007. It's a fishtail to make any avid angler salivate, and it happened right here in Saskatchewan. That's where we started with our creative. We wanted to not just tell people that Saskatchewan has great fishing, but show them that nonfiction fishtails guaranteed to get their casting hand twitching. When any angler thinks big, we want them to think Saskatchewan.
Now, this is his ending after we worked together using Talk It Out.
People always tell you about the one that got away, but I'm going to tell you about the one that didn't. It was the spring of 2007, and Adam Conrad was in paradise. He was standing on the shore of Lake Diefenbaker. Adam was crazy about fishing. He could stand there all day, but today he didn't have to. He cast 3 times. The first time, nothing. The second time, nothing. The third time, the rod was almost pulled from his hands. Adam knew he had something big, not just big, enormous. That spring morning, on the shores of Lake Diefenbaker, Adam had caught a world record. A 43.6 pound rainbow trout. That's a big fish, but it's not the only one. We grow them big in Saskatchewan. We have 100,000 lakes. People have reeled in a 50-pound lake trout, a 40-pound northern pike, an 18-pound walleye, and that's not unusual. We have more lakes and more fish than anywhere else in Canada, and we want everyone in the world to know that the ones that got away come here.
His transformation happened in less than 1 day. Did you notice his enthusiasm, his clear language, his body language? You're going to learn all of this in my presentations masterclass. Now here's another client. He had to explain the intricacies of finance to all of the employees.
We're here to provide tailor-made financial assistance in high growth, high potential sectors to support investment attraction, export sales, and job creation and other economic development items. Client confidentiality is critical.
With Talk It Out, he made finance fun to learn.
I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is I'm going to talk to you about finance today. The good news is I'm the funniest guy in finance, so you got lucky. We live by 3 words here: no, no, and no. I'll tell you about that in a while. I'll also give you some tips and tricks on how to deal with us nerds in finance.
In my presentations masterclass, you'll make an impact no matter what kind of speaker you are and what you're talking about. And here's the manager of a leads team talking about the importance of the team's role.
We target companies that are in our target markets as well as target sectors, and we reach out to them with the hopes of securing meetings with our business development executives.
With a little coaching, she changed her presentation.
Many people don't even think of New Brunswick, but we are a viable location solution. Just ask Siemens, Dr. Oetker, and even FFG. In terms of access to markets, we're close to the US, we're close to the Americas, and we're close to Europe. We have world-class infrastructure to reach these markets. We have a skilled workforce. They're talented, they're bilingual, and they're loyal.
Did you notice how confident she was? Talk It Out builds your confidence by releasing your authentic voice. And finally, this client. He wanted to convince people to invest in RRSPs, so this is the way he began his presentation.
All right. Good morning, everyone. We're going to have to pay a lot of attention to this topic that we're going to talk today. You're going to find it very interesting. We're going to talk about RRSPs and how you can use that money to invest yourself, how to manage the funds yourself in order to get better results of those funds.
With coaching, he found a way to get their attention right off the bat.
If you go to a restaurant, would you let anyone choose the food for you? If you go on vacation, would you let anyone choose the destination for you? If you're going to get married, would you let anyone choose your significant other? Probably not, right? So then why let anyone choose where to invest your money on? We do this all the time.
His opening was more powerful because he used examples everyone could relate to. Presentations Masterclass is built around Talk It Out. It will transform your presentations from hesitant to good, from good to great. Talk It Out is a simple solution. It's easy to learn. And once you learn it, you not only create a presentation in one day, you will also learn it at the same time. In other words, Talk It Out has a built-in memorizing system. That's a bonus, right? And you'll find so much more in Presentations Masterclass. It'll take your speaking skills to a whole new level.